Certainly, it did for me. For me, it was their support that helped me pull through, especially at the beginning. When you get diagnosed and you're going through the first chemo treatments, I found it very difficult because I didn't know what symptoms I was going to have. I didn't know what was going to happen to my body, what reaction it was going to have. And the cancer center here supported me in so many ways, not just the physical element, but also the mental, with their complementary therapies. They were always at hand whenever I needed them, whenever I had questions. Nothing was too much for them. They were always very supportive. I felt understood because they knew what I was going through, given their experience. So for me, it was very much a big support. Well, at the beginning, it was very much getting to know me, getting to know the centre. They provided the service for and prepared me for my hair loss. Obviously, going through chemotherapy, one of the side effects was going to be losing all of my hair. They prepared me for it and they helped me through it. They brought me into the centre. I had a hairdresser with me and she recommended what types of wigs to wear. Eventually I didn't wear the wig. I decided to go without it. But it was very important to have that sort of understanding and to have that support coming from the centre. I also had meditation. They offered me meditation as well. And it was during COVID, which was obviously no face-to-face contact, but the centre was so good that they provided the meditation online. And I thought at the beginning that it wouldn't work because I'm very much a people's person. But Rebecca was brilliant and she helped me with my mental stability and helping me with how to deal with it. And she gave me a lot of breathing exercises to do, and that I found really, really helpful. Well, I also was introduced to aromatherapy in the centre. That was extremely helpful as well for my joints, my body. It was also a time for me, and it was specific to me. So that helped me greatly in terms of finding my own peace and quiet time. The centre also offered counselling, and that for me in itself was very good because I was able to speak to somebody without feeling that I was pouring my problems onto somebody. And that in itself was extremely helpful. Even with the people in the centre, I found that they were never judgmental. They were always supportive. They always treated you as an individual, sort of without sort of, you weren't just part of a list, you were an individual. And for me, that was very special. And it was very important during that time that I had that sort of support, that type of support. I would highly recommend people, whether it's family, people suffering with cancer, going through it, I would highly recommend. And I always speak highly of the cancer centre because, in all honesty, for me, it was a very big part of my recovery. And it was for me, it was very important to have them with me. I would definitely encourage anyone who's been recently diagnosed to get in contact with the centre. They'll be here for you in every aspect of your illness, regardless of the diagnosis, and they will be able to support you and your families.